we're live. Let me adjust the angle here a little bit. So I tried to figure out the reversing the camera to make this have the correct visual versus like a mirror, but I don't know what you guys have in terms of options, but all it gives me is like a brightness adjustment and yeah, brightness or vertical or horizontal, or the other view of the camera. So I don't know, but either way, we're building up the Ninjago set. And hey, Lego Fallout Boy, welcome. Thanks for being here. Awesome. Thanks for being here. All right, cool. Already subbed. Great to have you here. Leave a like. Be the first like, Lego Fallout Boy. Any connection to the band plus liking Lego? I like that name. So Ninjago sets of 1819, the Dragonstone Shrine is what we're building. So if you are the first like. Love it. Lego Fallout Boy. So this is bag 8 now, and here's the overview. Oh no, bag 7. Actually, I'm on the middle of bag 7. So we've got 4 of the minifigs, 6 total. So we got Naya and Kai. We've got Lloyd and Lord Raz built up here. So these minifigs are really sweet. I mean, I don't think I have a new Ninjago set that has the updated ninjas that look like this. So for Naya, for example, you get a full-on like ninja backpack combo, face covering scarf combo, holding the katanas and then also the face mask. So a lot of fun detail in these minifigs. Love the color. Yeah, exactly. There's some good ones, right, Fallout Boy? So yeah, these are some pretty sweet minifigs. 2 more left. And 2 really good ones, actually. Master Wu is in this one. And Euphrasia. I don't know that character. But as I was building this, I thought this was kind of more of a scene from like a random location where the ninjas get into a battle. But I think it as kind of a training or facility where they go and train or meditate or both, because they have the tea set up here and like a map or some kind of artwork there, sticker piece, and you've got the koi printed tiles there. So a very cool build. This one has 1,212 pieces, and we're getting to the, I think, the highlight of it all, the dragon part, like the headpiece here, which this is what sold me on this set. This part of the design up here. The overall look too, like a stone layered rock kind of build. Looks very, I just love this. And of course then the cherry blossom build here. And all this set was originally $120, but in this case, this set is only, or I don't know if the sale price was too high, but anyway, Lego discounted it right before it sold out, and we found this set at Costco for under $50. So it was kind of like, yeah, a must buy. Got to get that set. So yeah, welcome Lego Fallout Boy. Mr. P, welcome. I like the attention to detail in the Ninjago theme. I agree, Lego Fallout Boy. As you probably have heard, my favorite Lego set overall, whether it's a Star Wars theme, Marvel theme, Lego City, Lord of the Rings, what have you. My favorite set is the Ninjago City modular that came out in 2017. So if you don't know what that set is, that's the first modular that came out, right? They've had 4 or so big modular sets, all in like the $200 or $300 range. And yeah, the very first one, the City Docks too, the one that followed it, very close second. So yeah, I agree. The attention to detail. Let's see, my dog Tootsie. Welcome. That's sick. Awesome. Oh my goodness. How? Ian, welcome. What's your favorite one? Well, Ian, in terms of Lego overall, Ninjago City overall, all themes, Ninjago City, the modular. So yeah, always a fun question. I just love that set. That set also, you could argue it's not, comparable to some other modular build or Star Wars set or one of the architecture sets, but it's very detailed. A lot of, if you are to compare it to other modulars, it's got a lot of different compartments. It's got some functional features that are just really cool. An elevator, an ATM machine that spurts out, Lego brick dollars. It's got a sushi restaurant. It's a very fun set. Check that out. It's in our YouTube channel. I've showed some of its functionality. So yeah, that's my favorite one. I have some really old Ninjago sets. Are they worth anything? No box. Says the Young Thug. Psh, welcome, Young Thug. I guess it depends. Like if it's Ninjago City, then yes, it's worth way more than what you would have paid for it originally. Probably around the $800 to $1,000 range. If it's a smaller, kind of medium-sized range, I should say, build like this, once they retire, they usually go up. I'd say about a 30%, 40% increase. If it's a mini battle pack, you might want to look up the minifigures individually and see, because always the minifigures are a good, what do you call it? Like a good ra- uh, range of popularity, and sometimes the minifigures are worth more than the actual set. So look on BrickLink, Young Thug, if you don't know what that is. Look on BrickLink. So, Mr. P, this set, it's retired now. I guess it just retired because it says sold out on the Lego website, and it was $120 for a 1,212 piece set. But the Lego dropped it down to 100, or no, dropped it below 100. It was, last time I looked, it was down to like $72, but it was sold out. I don't know. I don't think it's coming back, so I didn't realize it, but I think it's retired. So. Good questions, guys. B Bandits, I might not be able to stay for long, but I do have a message for you. B Bandits, great to see you here for as long as you can be. So welcome, Ian. Very cool. Yes, Jimmy Jr. Yes, it is a good night chat. So yeah, feel free to leave a like. Thanks, guys, for leaving the likes. If you're new to the channel, those of you who have not been here before, thanks, B Bandits. I'm going to pin that. Leave a like and let me know if you are going to subscribe. Love having you here as I already dropped my first piece of Lego. But yeah, let me build up. This is only bags 1 through 6. There's 10 bags total. And as you can see, lots of detail in the build already, as some of you have pointed out. And here's kind of like a fun play feature, mechanical feature here. As you know, this is the battle platform. I should have Lloyd and Lord Raz maybe facing off against each other versus being next to each other. But if you are a serious fan of Ninjago, you could probably give us the backstory on this Dragonstone Shrine. So that's the name of the set, and it looks like I'm building up some cooler, or some more cool features to this build. And caught a few chats earlier this evening on what other people are considering for 2026 sets. I think that Creel House, talking about Lego modulars, that Creel House from the TV show, oh gosh, now I've lost the name. What's the name? The Creel House that comes, Stranger Things. So I think that might be something that is gonna probably sell out quick, judging from the popularity. So we'll see. B Bandit says, remember to like, subscribe, and smack that bell. You're watching the lovely BrickTherapy23 building the Lego Ninjago Dragonstone Shrine. Yes, B Bandits, let me know if you got a message. You could send it through Discord if you're allowed to do that. If not, let me know. But building up the set, so thanks for being here as long as you can be. And if you like Ninjago, leave a like. If you like Lego, also leave a like. Leave a like, subscribe, join the channel. And thank you for being here on the live stream as I build up the Dragonstone Shrine and talk about 2026 sets that are coming out. Gosh, just in a couple days now, right? So New Year's is Friday, right? New Year's Eve is no wait, New Year's Eve is tomorrow. So New Year's Day is gosh, Thursday. That's it's just coming up fast. That's crazy. 2026 right here upon us. So yeah, some cool sets to look out for. Mr. P says, BrickTherapy23, build the Stranger Things set. Oh, Mr. P putting in a request. That's one theme. To be honest, Mr. P, that is one theme I don't really have interest in. I think the set looks cool, but I don't watch that show. And so tell me what the highlights are. I've seen the set. It's got a pretty cool mechanical feature to it that I've noticed, where the house basically totally changes the way it looks. Like, I don't know, it's like a pull out where you pull it sideways and then the whole thing kind of looks like basically like a haunted house after you do that mechanical feature to it. So I've seen that aspect to it, and it sounds like actually that might be the first of its kind to have that much of a big mechanical feature shift into how the build looks. So that does look cool. If I did end up with a set like that, I'd probably mod it. But right now, for my goal for 2026 is to get a UCS set. And that might be the only purchase I can make for Lego for the year, because of how much those sets are. But yeah, I have my eye on, or I've had my eye on the UCS Millennium Falcon. But as I was telling Brick Together earlier on his live stream, I was saying I am looking, staring, eyeing, I don't know how else to say it, seriously, the UCS Death Star. That thing is so expensive. But I don't know. There's certain times, there's certain Lego sets, even as a Lego collector, you're like, well, every Lego set seems to be an amazing set to a Lego collector. There's just certain sets though, like Ninjago City caught my eye, and I couldn't get over it, and I wanted that set, and eventually got it. And then another set like that was a video we just released on 10 Lego sets we missed, and the Apocalypseburg set from the Lego Movie 2 is another set like that, where it's just the build. I could not get over how cool the build was, and the different layers and features and the minifigures. So that set definitely impressed me, and I didn't get it. That's like one. If you're asking me if I ever regret not getting a Lego set, it's that one. I don't know about many Lego sets, but and if I didn't get Ninjago City, those would have been huge regrets. So yeah, I'm probably gonna pass on that one, Mr. P. Sorry to disappoint you, but we'll think on that and see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't know. 2026, if I do get a UCS set, that pretty much kills the Lego budget for the whole year, which, you know what, that's okay. The way the world is moving in terms of inflation and the cost of living, it's probably a necessary thing to just go for one Lego set and just enjoy. Plus, we've got all our collection behind us here, 2 sets of displays of collections that we can always rebuild. There's nothing more fun than experiencing a Lego set you have already, and I like sorting the pieces and rebuilding them. So we've got the Daily Bugle back here, built out a while back. My son built the majority of our Lord of the Rings sets, the Barad-dûr. So I might just rebuild that one, because even though we just built that over the summer, I built the base of it, and there's some cool technique or mechanical features to that set. I did not realize, even watching reviews, how many cool mechanical features go into that build. So that one, the tower part, I would love to build. And then, there was another, actually in terms of 2026, if that Minas Tirith, if there's more info on that, since we did start basically all in on the Lord of the Rings collection, getting those 2 giant sets, that Minas Tirith set, that would be an interesting build to get. So yeah, so Creel House probably not going to get, or for sure not going to get. But after that though, with the Minas Tirith set or a Star Wars UCS set, that might be one of my 2026 buys. I would love to see, those big sets go on sale. I've never seen, or no, I shouldn't say that. I have not seen a UCS set go on a major discount. Other than like a few years ago, I think the UCS Millennium Falcon dropped a couple $100 a few times. I think it went down to like $600 or $620, which is still a lot of money, on Amazon, and I think Walmart had it at a discount or semi discount because it's $850 originally. So yeah, kind of weighing all those things. And then as I talk, there's other sets that come to mind, like UCS scale size sets, like the Avengers Tower that's been out for a while, and the Titanic. So yeah, in terms of 2026 sets, unless the Minas Tirith is just uber impressive, like you can't be a Lego collector, especially if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, and pass on this set, then yeah, I think I'll just stick with one of the original plans of getting a UCS set, Star Wars UCS set. I've read a few reviews saying that the Millennium Falcon, the UCS Millennium Falcon, is like the marquee set to have if you're a Lego collector. So I don't know what you guys think. I know there's a lot of people that collect very specific themes. Maybe Star Wars being one of them, or like Ninjago or Formula One or Speed Champions, where they stick to one theme. But apparently, the UCS Millennium Falcon is like the marquee of marquee sets. That set, I'm gonna look that one up just to get some statistics on it. But yeah, the UCS Millennium Falcon is like the most popular of Lego sets to have if you're a Lego collector overall. And it's been out for going on 8 years now, I want to say. I think it's been out since 2017. 7,541 pieces. It's changed in price slightly, $850. I think it originally, no, I think it's always been $850, but I've seen it go on sale, like I said, a couple times where it dropped a couple $100. And getting that set, you're already getting over 5,000 insider points. So you're basically getting like a $40 credit just buying that set alone. So there's some perks to getting those big sets. And then of course, if you take advantage of like Rakuten, or if you have insider points already, then big sets like that can earn you back some of your hard-earned cash if you invest in them. So yeah, lots of fun sets to think about. So as I talk, welcome to BrickTherapy23. Here's our logo for the few of you online right now, or if you catch this later, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our channel. Here's our Brick Therapy logo guy, and a fun thing to show off. My awesome wife over Christmas ordered me this custom-made Brick Therapy coffee mug, or thermos character or drink carrier, and it's got kind of a little bit of our history all around it. You got the yellow Lego castle, a Mixel set that got me back into Lego collecting when my younger son was just a little guy, and he liked that set. And then there you go, there's the Ninjago City, the prime set that launched 1,000 ships, 1,000 Lego sets into my collection. And of course, our Brick Therapy logo guy. So fun, and just wanted to share that with you guys. So on top of that, if you're just watching right now, 71819, the Dragonstone Shrine, 1,212 pieces. This is a set I'm building. There's 10 bags total, 6 minifigures, and looking really good already. I shouldn't say so far. It's going to be a cool looking set. You can just tell from the box art already. But yeah, so leave a like if you like Lego, and this is what I'm building. And would I recommend this set? Yes. The only catch is I think it's retired. So I don't know. I did not realize this set was retiring. I guess I just didn't catch it. Tommy's back. Thanks, Tommy, for being here. Hello there. Tommy, you've been here. You know that I've been working on this build, so good to see you back. Looking good. Yeah, thank you. And Raccoon, it is you. Welcome back, you guys. Thank you for being here. Slowly, not slowly, about halfway through bag 7 here. There's 10 bags to this set, so I'm not gonna, I always say, oh, I think I'll push through a little bit faster here, but it's fun monologuing, dialoguing, or however you want to describe it, talking about Lego and goals for 2026 Lego collecting builds. I want to try and go to the Lego store. Last year I went to the Lego store right after New Year's, and just to see what, I forgot what the sets are back when 2025, January 2025 sets were newly launched. But now that I think on it, it was the modular set, the new Tudor corner came out, and were there any new Star Wars sets? I know the Jango Fett Starship came out, the bigger one, the modular one, but I think that one came out after, a little bit after New Year's. But yeah, this year though, you've got January 2025. In terms of large scale sets, you've got the Creel House from Stranger Things. You've got the Ninjago Blacksmith House. Actually, I was saying, oh, probably won't get any more sets if I get the UCS set, but that Ninjago Blacksmith House, that one kind of reminds me of the older Ninjago series of sets, like the Ninjago City. So that Blacksmith House might be one to add. So that would be 2 sets. Now it's like, if I get UCS set, I'll be done. But if I get that Blacksmith House, that'll be cool. That one, I'm kind of hoping that one might get discounted at some point. I guess it depends on if it'll be an exclusive for Lego or not. But yeah, that Blacksmith House is coming out. That Speed Champions Back to the Future. That Back to the Future car is coming out. That one being obviously a lot cheaper version than the bigger kind of UCS version of the DeLorean car from the Back to the Future movie. So that smaller version, the minifigures look great. You got Marty and Doc. So that set looks cool. Basically another nostalgia set from the 80s. So what can I say? Lego's definitely hitting the nostalgia for a lot of the sets they're releasing. I guess Stranger Things is still going, so that's not necessarily nostalgia, but yeah, the Creel House. So gosh, January is gonna have a lot of sets already, and then they've got the new modular coming out. I don't know if that one has won over many people in terms of its appeal being that shopping center. And some people have said it kind of looks like just a repurpose build of the boutique hotel if you're into the modular sets. But there is a lot of competition and a lot of sets coming out, and I think some new Star Wars sets as well. So I'll have to look online and see what else is going on. Raccoon says, I'm on vacation in Utah. Maybe skiing? What is going on in Utah in December, January? It's gotta be some skiing. John Powell, welcome John Powell, glad to see you here. So what am I building? The Ninjago set, if you can see here, Dragonstone Shrine, Raccoon. The Dragonstone Shrine, 1,212 pieces. Got this set at Costco. Actually, it was a Christmas gift, but my wife found it at Costco for under $50, $120 on Lego. It went on sale a few times, but I think the cheapest we found was at Costco, which was a surprise that it was basically over 50% off. So got it a while ago. Thank you, Raccoon. See you later, man. Thanks for being here for a little bit. Mythic is back. No, you are not late. Just 20 minutes into the live stream. Thanks for being here, Mythic. So yeah, January 2026 goals for me still to get a UCS set, but looking at what is new that's coming out like next, or gosh, not next week, this week, right? On January 1st. Again, it would be fun to go to the Lego store on a release day and see what's coming up. But gosh, yeah, the Stranger Things set, the Krill House, that's a 2,593 set. Build $300. The Shopping Street Modular, which I'm gonna take a pass on that one. I'll look at it when it's, and just see what it looks like built up every once in a while. You know, it changes some minds. The Old Town 15th anniversary Ninjago set that's coming out. Fairly good sized Ninjago set, 4,851 pieces. Although it's not like it's not solid like Ninjago City was. It's not as well contained. It seems like a bunch of sectional builds and kind of something that has like an empty space in the middle. It must, I think the appeal on that set are the minifigures. So I think that's what's appealing to most people. And it looks like I didn't notice this before, there's a Hogwarts Castle Room of Requirement gift with purchase coming out. When was this released? I didn't even notice this. So with the purchase of any Harry Potter set over, what does it say? Anyway, Hogwarts GWP, I didn't even notice that. And then, of course, Lego's releasing their gift with purchase again for the UCS Death Star. But yeah, the Four Weapons Blacksmith 15th anniversary set. That's one I got my eye on. Right now, it's $100, or it will be $100. 1,259 pieces. So more pieces than this set here. I would assume probably roughly about the same dimensions as this in terms of width and maybe height. But a few more pieces, a little bit less expensive originally from this. So I have hopes that may get discounted as well, just like this Dragonstone Shrine was. So I might wait on that one. And then they've got some cool MIDI scale size Star Wars sets, the AT-AT being one of them. They've got some cool art looking pieces, the Japanese cherry blossom landscape. But I don't know if I will, I haven't gotten any of those art pieces. There's the MIDI scale Venator class attack cruiser. So the Venator will have a MIDI scale version of itself. And another overpriced battle pack, the Siege of Mandalore battle pack. You got 2 clone troopers and 2, what do you call them? The commando Mandalorian guys. So yeah, I think I'll stick with my goal so far of just focusing on the UCS set. 2026 is tomorrow, says Mythic. So Mythic, you are already into New Year's Eve. I'm on the eve of New Year's Eve over here in California. John Powell says, finished the Lumi balcony theater. Oh, John Powell, I think it's a Lumi set, or maybe it's Fantasy, that boxing ring you told me about. That one looks really cool. I'm putting that on a wish list. So we'll see. Might consider that as a possible build. I don't know, how long do they keep their sets released? Like when do they retire their sets is basically the question. John Powell says it's an awesome set, the balcony theater. Going to build the Malfoy banner from Harry Potter. And yeah, they are rehashing GWPs. Yes, they are. So maybe that Harry Potter one came out a while ago. I don't remember that one. I like the Ninjago Dragon, says Tommy. Yes, there's some really good ones. Those taller ones are amazing. Mythic says, so I missed part 2. Oh, in terms of the Dragonstone Shrine, maybe, let's see. Is this my 3rd live stream on this? Some of it I've just built off camera. So I don't know if you missed anything major. Like there was one part, like when I put this platform on, I couldn't get it right on camera, so I just did it off camera. I just needed to like basically fit this in correctly, and then all is good. But I think I did some of the texture pieces here on the back, and yeah, from the box art you can't tell, but from this angle, you for sure can tell there is a lot of detail going into this set. And I'm glad we found this for basically half off, because this, when I saw this first released, I thought, you know, from the box art, this looks like a great Ninjago set. I'm not usually into the newer Ninjago builds other than the modulars, and that's because Ninjago City, once they continued all those modular lines for Ninjago, I thought, oh, I'll try to continue getting those as the Ninjago collection only. But this and a couple other sets like this blacksmith set that is coming out, I really like those. And so, yeah, I'm liking the, and then like you said, Tommy, the dragon ones look cool. So lots to appreciate. And let me see, let me add this tilting bridge piece. This must be like the base, the neck of the dragon here. Hold on, I think I need to backtrack a little and see. Where do I add this? Does it fit? Oh, okay, it just fits within the, okay. So we got like another angular piece that fits in here. Get it right. Trying to get this, there we go. So some more little functional parts going on here, so we'll see what happens here in a second. And this is a 1,212 piece build. But yeah, the January sets, there's some decent looking ones. Nothing has like caught my interest other than that blacksmith house, and that one I can wait on. There's no like, I need to get that day one type of thing. And I'm sure they'll have some interesting gift with purchases. I'm sure they've already advertised them. I just don't remember what they are. Like, I'm pretty sure they're having a GWP come out with the modular set. I think some kind of classic car looking build. And I'm sure also with the Creel house, they've got another GWP gift with purchase planned for that. So I'll have to look at those. But yeah, John Powell bringing up those Lumi sets. I think that boxing one looks amazing. Mythic says, no, you did not miss part 2. That's a Lumi set, says John Powell. Okay, the boxing ring. Mythic says, oh, okay, yeah, anniversary sets in 2026. Yeah, and then there's that giant Ninjago anniversary set that's like 300. Wait, how much is it? Yeah, $300 basically, $299. And the DeLorean, the Speed Champions. Oh, and then there's that cool looking, where is it? Looks like there's a few dragon sets coming out, Tommy, for Ninjago. Ninja Dragon Ryu Battle, the Dragon of Life. My goodness. Oh, there's that Ninja, I think maybe Tommy you had mentioned this one, or maybe it was Odele, the Ninja Character Display 15th anniversary. So you get all the ninjas kind of like on a tower display with Master Wu in the middle, like a kind of like a temple gate entrance, and then like a stand so you can pose each one of the ninjas at the gate. That one looks cool. $45 though, so to consider how big that looks. Hopefully the Lego store will have a lot of these sets. Actually, I don't know if that one is released January 1st. Hopefully, yeah, it is. Lots of new sets coming out January 1st. So hopefully the Lego store will have just a ton of these in their window display so you can see them all built up. That was Odele. Ah, okay, Tommy. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Mythic says, I missed part 2 because I checked. Well, thanks for being here for part 3, Mythic. Love it. Love that you guys are here. Thanks for the 10 likes for those that are still around. And as I go through bag 7 here and see how close we are to getting to this part here, the dragon head of the build. So yeah, the UCS sets though, I don't know, but that Death Star has really, I don't know. It's probably mostly just kind of I gotta have a giant Lego set build, but that Death Star set I'm looking at more and more. I'm curious if the Lego store will have that built up again. It's funny they had that set when they released it. It was built up and put on display. It was a pretty big deal in terms of the talk and hype. And then since then, we've been to the Lego store a few times. And one time, just a week or so, or yeah, a week and a half or so before Christmas, and that set wasn't. It was just on the shelf, but they were not pushing that set at all. So it's funny. I wonder if Lego's like, we didn't build or we didn't make enough of them to, I guess, promote them the way we wanted. And so I don't know, Lego kind of overstretched themselves or something. But anyway, it's funny to see that now they're trying to push that set and get people to consider buying it and re-releasing the gift with purchase. So interesting. We'll see what this functional part does here. Looks like I got like a sliding piece up here on the dragon, the back of the dragon head. So we'll see if there's a lot of movement here for this. Some manipulation to go with the dragon head here. Tommy says, that was Odelay. I'm waiting for Snoopy and Woodstock. Oh, are they doing like a Brickhead type of thing, Tommy, for those two characters? So the Peanuts theme is going to be in Lego also? Is that what you're saying? I didn't know anything about that. Mythic says, it's only us right now. That's cool. We got a private audience. Tommy says, you can find it on eBay with no figs for cheap. Oh, so it's something that came out a while ago. Arnold Mundo says, Happy New Year. Welcome, Arnold. Thank you for being here. Leave a like before you before you leave. Would love to know that you guys are here. Mythic says, I only get Ninjago sets because of the minifigures. The minifigures are pretty cool. You probably get a lot of repeats, though, obviously, unless you know more of the characters. But you're always going to get like 3 or more versions of the same ninja, which is kind of fun. Okay, older sets, but not brickheads, Tommy says. Got it. Yeah, if Little Brick Therapy was here with me on the live stream, I'm sure more people would stick around longer, but that's okay. I like the fact that you guys are here, and there's a lot to talk about in terms of Lego. And I noticed like the Lego community was out in full force today with their live streams. So I get the cleanup crew here, you guys that are in a different time zone, staying up late and just giving me a few moments of your time. So I appreciate that. Me being on the West Coast, I can live stream late into the evening and catch some of you still, or sometimes catch you early birds, the one like Britain Bricks or Roaming Bricks on the other side of the world, or the other side of the pond, as they say, across the Atlantic. So glad to have you guys here for as long as you can be here, and glad Tommy's here as one of my mods. Really appreciate that. And let's see here. Got a lot of detail. I don't know if I can show this off or not. So this is interesting. Kind of got another, whoops, kind of, I don't know what this is going to do. Maybe like it looks like a book's coming out of there. So this is where the headpiece is, and some more flames to go with this. Is definitely living up to the name Shrine, but a lot of layered brick pieces here to this build. And the ninjas, of course, there's Naya and Kai. I love Kai, the red ninja too. My favorite is Jay, but he's not in this set. And then Lloyd, got the back of Lloyd there, and Lord Raz on this kind of platform piece where they can fight each other. There's 6 stickers as well that go to this set. One goes with Lloyd here on, he's like holding maybe a book of techniques for his ninja skills. So, and then yeah, you've got the, let's see if I can show it this way. A lot of platform, always with the Ninjago set, always some kind of stream of water and river waterfall effect here, cascading down. Got the koi, the printed plates there. So yeah, you can't tell from the side, but lots of detail. And those little round circular plates, you know, stone paths. And then inside there, like a crystal piece. And I love this, the teapot. You know, the ninjas got to have their refreshment. So you get the teapot right here. So a lot of cool pieces to this, and the fact that this set dropped from $120 to, I think it was $48.99 at Costco. This was a while ago when we found this set on sale, but when I saw it at Costco, I thought, because Costco surprises you with the amount of discounted prices that you can end up with there, or that you find. So let me see here. So when I saw it like 40 some odd dollars, I had to do a double take and then I had to look that up on my phone. It's like, seriously, it's that? Is it really that much? And yeah, when we saw how much it had been discounted, it was like, okay, we'll get one less giant box of cereal or whatever and get get this Ninjago set. That's just too. That did not end up in our 10 retired regret of missing sets. So yeah, if you were curious, I did a video on our regular channel, or our regular video. Please check it out. It's got 10 sets we missed that we regret, either because I wasn't collecting Lego at the time, you know, it didn't come out of the dark ages yet, or yeah, just didn't make the decision in time before they got retired. It's a good variety. There's two Ninjago sets there, and one is the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. I think that's the first Ninjago set I actually knew about getting back into Lego, because I wasn't really familiar with that theme. I knew about the Chima theme, and then yeah, later, once I saw the Ninjago Lego movie with my kids, and didn't realize, of course, it's like a giant commercial for Lego sets, that I thought, oh, if that's a Lego, that Ninjago City in the movie, if that's a Lego set in real life, that's pretty cool. And yeah, there it was. So there is the Ninjago theme of sets we missed. Apocalypseburg, of course, is one. And if you remember back, Star Wars had the Darth Vader castle and the Betrayal at Cloud City. So yeah, just a few other sets that missed out on that, you know, I wish I had in my collection. I don't think I'll pursue. I still might look up the Temple of Ultimate Weapon, and then there's the Benny's spaceship one. I think that came out with the Lego Movie 1, and that one definitely was. That one's worth considering if it's a decent price, because that's like a classic Lego build, you know, from the early 80s, like a theme with the classic space logo and everything. And I even like the detail of Benny's space helmet where it's broken right here at the chin, which, yes, that is such a true that is a true result of owning those older minifigures. Those helmets would break at the chin or just break off completely. So I love how Lego made fun of that in the movie and made that kind of a reality. But yeah, the spaceship looks definitely like something I would have loved to have built up collecting classic Lego as a kid, especially those big spaceships. Just there was a lot of detail in those sets. Part of it being the so interesting. So a lot of the parts of this build, there's only one brick that something connects to, and then later on it connects sideways to something else. But you feel like, is that gonna be okay? I feel like a lot of this might fall off. But yeah, so that spaceship, lots of nostalgia. Lego building on nostalgia now that it's been around for so long. Tommy says the Death Star no figs on eBay for cheap. Seriously, Tommy. So it's the minifigures that there's like, what was it? How many are there in that? Like almost 40 minifigures. John Powell says Lego's just getting rid of all those GWPs they still have in the warehouse. It's so funny. I know they're like, for limited time, they try to create the FOMO, right, John Powell? And then they find out, oh no, we still have way more. It was like the Goonies set. That one, I saw that at the Lego store way after release day, and they had it offered with the Goonies gift with purchase, and I asked them, I'm like, I thought you guys, this was like limited time like a month ago. And they said, oh no, if we still have some, we'll still offer the gift with purchase. I wish they would have done that with the Barad-dûr set, because I remember when the Barad-dûr set came out with the Lord of the Rings, they sold more of the sets, or they ran out of the regular sets, and they made too many of the gift with purchase. So there were a ton of the gift with purchase in still in stock. I could see them in the back of the Lego store, but they ran out of the Barad-dûr. So they didn't sell it. They wouldn't sell them. Mythic says, yeah, I have double of some of the minifigures. Pretty much that will happen for if you do collect more than one of any theme. Let's see. Hey, remember me? I'm almost 2/3 done with the MMA UFC mock. Awesome. AFAM, let's go. Psh, welcome back. Arnold Mundo says, do you have a favorite Lego set? Yes, Arnold, you could ask most of our community here on the chat, but it is the Ninjago City, the first modular. And I'll give you a set number. I should know that by heart, but I want to make sure I get it right. I want to say it's like set 70804, so, but I don't think it's 100% right. The Ninjago City, the original, oh no wait, it's 70620. I think I'm confusing the set number with Apocalypseburg of all things. But yeah, Ninjago City. So if you like Ninjago, that's from the Ninjago movie. And that set was featured in there, of course. Mythic, thanks for being here, man. If I missed you, thanks for being here. Have a good one. JBM is here, says that Ninjago set is cool. Yes, thank you. Thanks for the 12 likes, guys. I got the Shire, the Viking Village, and Treehouse for Christmas. So I have been busy building, says JBM. Let's go. That Viking Village, what do you think of that one, JBM? That one looks really cool. A friend of ours showed us, they got that set as well, and obviously got it on sale, really good price. And then they did some modification to it where they basically doubled the size of the set. Not buying another Viking Village, but they went on a computer app called Brick Studio and designed like 2 other structures basically for the Viking Village, and they showed it turned out really nice. I'll have to check that out, that Brick Studio. Thank you, Tommy. Please like and describe. Jin Zia is here. Psh, welcome back, Jin. Welcome back. JBM says the Viking Village is awesome. I'm also going to make it much bigger. Yeah, that one seems to lend itself to extending. That would be a fun theme on its own, you know, totally different looking, not Lego City, I guess, but more of a Lego universe with the Vikings. Very cool, JBM. Have they done other Viking builds? They did a ship, right? Didn't they do a Viking ship? Arnold says, I bought the new Stranger Things set yesterday. Are you serious, Arnold? The Creel House? Is that the one you're talking about? Very cool. So some of you guys have access to these new sets already. I guess depending on where you are in the world, maybe the newer sets are available to you. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm curious as if I can make it to the Lego store January 1st or 2nd. I would like to see, there's a ton of new sets that are being released. So would love to see what Lego actually have out on display. So yeah, that's cool though. You guys are able to get some of those things early, or from my point of view, early. But yeah, very cool. Okay, so I gotta place a sticker here. So bear with me as I use the brick separator to place the sticker here. So I don't know how you guys do stickers. I like to use the brick separator to line things up. I find it a lot easier than trying to have it on my fingertips, and then you can kind of straighten it more easily. And then boom, place it. So this is like part of a book piece. Another Ninjago fighting technique. secret book of ninja skills or something like that, I assume. But the weird thing I heard, or not heard, but read on AFOL websites, adult fans of Lego websites, people use soap, like soap water, or super glue to place stickers. So does that make it like more, like you can basically slide a sticker onto the Lego plate itself and just get it evenly placed? I don't know. That's an interesting technique that I have not even thought of. I would think soapy water would ruin the glue, but maybe not. Okay, so I've got the Ninjago book of ninja tactics, or maybe it's just a shrine book of history. I don't know. But there we go. This gets placed behind the dragon's head, apparently. So I was thinking this was some kind of platform for the ninjas, but it just holds the book. This is the tricky part with Lego sets like this, where it doesn't stick to anything and there's no brick or stud connector. So easy to lose. So hopefully, I won't forget that that's there. Might have to modify that somehow so it doesn't come out. And yeah, so I'm working on set 71819, the Ninjago Dragonstone Shrine from the Dragon's Rising theme. And you get obviously some really cool minifigs here. If you're just joining me right now, we got Lloyd, we got Naya, we've got Kai, Master Wu, Euphrasia. I have no idea who that is. It looks like she's a good guy. And Lord Raz. So one bad guy, I guess, in this set. But the build's fun. This is the third live stream. You could obviously build this set probably a lot faster. I would guess maybe a good 2.5 hour build. 1,212 pieces. Am I estimating correctly? You younger guys could probably build a lot faster than I could, though. I know when I build with my son, who also just throws mock pieces. Oh, never mind. Don't have to worry about this. Not to fear, this is a Ninjago set, so the secret piece of the book here is going to be enclosed. So it's not going to just, I don't know, what do you call it? Oops. It's not going to come out because it gets covered by another layered piece here. As now I'm breaking it because a lever piece came out. Or a flame. There's no way this flame can stay burning when it's covered. All right, so this book fits in here inside the shrine, but then you get this stone layered piece to cover it up. All right, there we go. So that's good. Good to know. That doesn't look complete, so I wonder if there's more to it from the back here. Okay, so if you pick it up and move it, you won't lose too much. I was thinking that book's gonna fall out easily. Yeah, speaking of stickers, let's see here. John Powell says, an X-Acto knife is way easier than a brick separator. Yeah, I haven't used the X-Acto knife. I think I've seen a couple people talk about that. Jane Bricks for one. JBM says, I got the 3-in-1 Viking ship. Okay, that's the one, the 3-in-1 one. I guess some of their sets might count, but Lego made some other Viking sets about 20 years ago. Okay, so it's not a new theme necessarily. Hey, Tavaya, welcome. Tavaya says, I'll be getting Lego sets tomorrow because tomorrow's my birthday. Happy birthday, Tavaya. New Year's Eve, go figure. How do you like it, Arnold Mundo, about that set? JBM says, did you see the Ninjago Old Town set? Yes, we're just talking about that. So let's see here. There's the character display one that looks great. Actually, like that set a lot. But yeah, then I think you're talking about the 15th anniversary one. So yeah, if I'm right, I've seen those. The blacksmith set looks good. That's pretty much that, and the character display look cool. What is the rarest Lego minifigure you have? Says Arnold Mundo. Ooh, good question, Arnold Mundo. Let's see. My mind has to go through our catalog of Lego sets. Probably going way back to my Lego Yellow Castle. I would assume any one of those guys, maybe one of the knights from that set. I don't know if it's rare, but they're really old and they're still in good condition. My younger son said there's one Star Wars figure we have that's pretty old, or pretty rare, from a battle pack when the first Captain Rex came out, whatever that set is, from like 2013 or so. So yeah, Mythic is back. Psh, welcome back, Mythic. So yeah, I'd have to think about that one. Tobias says Euphrasia is one of the riders of destiny in the Cloud Kingdom, and she's the new elemental master of wind. Psh, thank you, Tavia. There we go. We got the info. Introduced in season 1 of Dragons Rising. Tommy says, yes, an Easter egg book. That's exactly. Tomorrow is January 1st. So yeah, you guys are ahead of me in terms of time zones. Tomorrow for us is still New Year's Eve. So tomorrow for us is December 31st. And as I live stream right now with you guys, it is still December 30th. So I'm on the West Coast of the United States. So it sounds like you guys are way ahead of me, more than 12 hours ahead of me in terms of time zone, if it's already New Year's for you guys. So you guys watching me, it's like looking into the past. That's crazy. You're looking at the past when you catch this live stream. So that's kind of fun. So then you guys can tell me, what's it like in the future as far as the Lego news happens for you guys. The 31st is tomorrow. Yeah, Tommy. Hey, Mayo. Welcome. So let me give you another quick overview in case you're wondering. So yeah, this is the Dragonstone Shrine build, 71819. And a lot of fun detail that I was showing off earlier. Just added some more layer to the back here. And if you take this piece off fairly easily, got the Easter egg book, or Tavia could probably give a better description of that. Probably some ninja secret techniques in there. And then on this side, you got like a cool kind of meditation area with a tea setup. And I think one of the coolest features is the koi. Let's see if I can get the koi plates right there. A few of those. I think there's like 4 printed koi clear blue plates. So a lot of detail in this. And then of course the 4 ninjas that are built up right now. 1,212 pieces, 10 bags in the set. And just adding, adding some more texture pieces here. And making sure I don't miss anything, because sometimes you just get like 2 little pieces you add on the instruction page and then that's it. So we gotta make sure. Let's see here. Mayo says, Tommy, Super Bowl is the 8th of February. Oh, that's right. Mayo being an NFL fan. Yeah, who won the Super Bowl? Yeah, not that far in the future. That's fun though. Mythic says, the last set I got was the Raz versus Aaron Spinjitzu. Oh, that's fun. JBM says, I should have gotten that set. I almost got when it came out, but got a Star Wars set instead. That's all right, trade-off. Either is a cool theme. I think you get more for your money with Ninjago. That's what it's seeming like. Tavia says, I haven't watched all the Dragons Rising Season 1 because I have to restart my knowledge. I'm on Season 7, Episode 2. Where do you guys catch these Ninjago episodes? Like what channel or streaming service is it on? Tommy says, yeah, but you're in the future. That's right. So Mayo, if you're wondering, I was just saying, since some of you guys in a different time zone are already approaching January 1st, you're looking back in time talking to me, because I'm still December 30th. I haven't even approached New Year's Eve yet. I'm on the eve of New Year's Eve. What was the oldest Lego set you have? Asked Arnold. I think the oldest set of Lego that I have still is the yellow Lego Castle, Arnold. So that one came out, I got it in 1984, but I think the set itself was released in 1977. It's on Peacock. Ah, okay. YouTube? I don't know. Yeah, I was guessing. So the another streaming service. There's so many different ones. Mayo is not in the future, even though we were wondering if he knew about the Super Bowl. So let's see here. Okay. So again, yeah, adding a couple more layered features here. I really like these. This was where I discovered these kind of smooth plates that have like the brick imprint on them. These are a favorite. Very simple piece, but a very cool piece to these Lego builds. Enjoying them, and now they're giving me letting out a lot of texture, kind of like the Harry Potter Hogwarts castle. A lot of these green, kind of pea green colored slope pieces here. Okay, cool. Some more texture here to the set. Got this with a one stud dowel. Gonna snap these into the side. There's a few of these that are added. I think I discovered early on in this set, if you catch the first live stream of this build, there's quite a few, at least for me, some new brick pieces I had not seen. Even building those modulars, I was pleasantly surprised at some new Lego builds. Okay, so I'm adding some more texture. This is kind of how it's been for the whole back of this stone shrine here. These kind of built up slope pieces that, go into the build. And let's see here. Let's go in the middle. Gotta line this up right. Go that way or lower. Okay, I think it goes there. I like these Technic build kind of connectors, then it feels more solid that way. So yeah, for 2026, in terms of Ninjago pieces or sets, that blacksmith's house, that's definitely a must-have. Not necessarily a must-have day one, but in terms of a new year or 2026 release of a set, I like that one. And the character build, or what do they call it? What's it called? Oh, those guys. What's it called? Where they got the Ninja character display. The Ninja character display 15th anniversary. That one. Those look cool for 2026 sets. Looks like Star Wars, they're doing a lot more of those midi scale ships, like the Venator or the AT-AT. So those look okay. I'm not really collecting those mid-scale ships, but I did get the Millennium Falcon one because the Millennium Falcon is just basically a fun build no matter what, whether it's a micro build, a play scale build, and I'm assuming a UCS build. But gosh, that would be the goal though, 2026, to get my first UCS set. So if I do that, then I can't really do much more with Lego for the whole year, because that UCS set will set you back, and I'll use a ton of my insider point, or use all my insider points to knock off or knock down the price of that set as much as I can. So that UCS Millennium Falcon, maybe that one. I've seen that thing go on sale where, if it goes on sale, Amazon's had it on sale, not recently. And I don't know what happened. I think it was like 2021 or so. Yeah, it was a while ago now, a few years ago. That set went on sale, dropped down to about $600 or $650. So if that set goes on sale at that price, then no need to buy from Lego, because you can't get a better price deal than that. And that's apparently, like I said earlier, that apparently seems to be like a marquee set that most Lego collectors say you gotta have that added to your collection. Not that it qualifies you as a Lego collector, but just most Lego collectors, apparently, according to internet news, say that set really is what people claim as like a highlight of their collection or one of the prized possessions of their Lego collection. All right, looks like I'm finishing up bag 7 here with this last bit of detail, putting together the, I guess, dragon claws. I didn't even notice that in the picture here, but now I'm looking off to the side. It looks like there are, where is it? Like down here, a dragon claw next to where Euphrasia is. So let's see if that is where this part of the build goes. Oops. Helps if I face the brick the right way. Lots of small pieces going on here, so let me catch up with the chat here in a second. Get all these pieces in correctly. And I think I had, oh yeah, I already did the right side claw. I didn't even realize that, so there is that one claw piece here. It's very hard to see, I guess, with all the other detail. There's one there. And this one's a little more, that one's definitely a more obvious dragon forearm kind of claw thing. And this one goes, turn this here. This one goes, it goes at an angle. Does it snap in? Oh, it snaps into the, oh, looks like just knocked off the, knocked off the torch here. Ay, ay, ay. So, all right, so got a little dragon claw here to the, this is kind of a precarious build here. And I need to backtrack because there seems like an extra piece that should not be. I feel like I missed a subtle detail here off to the side. Let's see. Oh, maybe on the claw itself. All right, so that looks good. Let me see, I might gotta backtrack a little bit here and see. Oh, there, okay, so that part. I don't know how I skipped that. And another slope piece. Got that. Aha! Like I said, these builds sometimes, at least it seems like I missed a slope piece here. These builds sometimes throw me off as to where I missed a part of the detail. So I got this slope piece I'm trying to track. Where did I skip that? Guess I could, the good part is with the instructions, it shows you placement of each piece. There's no way that slope piece is an extra part of the build, is it? There's no way. For bag 7, there must be, I don't know, I guess it looks okay. So just one piece. So that looks cool. And the picture, oh, it's almost like the, let's see, Euphrasia is standing on the claw. And she's got a hairpiece and a weapon. So right there, there's no stud to have her stand on. So like there's no fit-in piece there to stand on, but okay. So we'll have to pose it just like the box art here. All right, so let's see what you guys are saying here. Oh, we gotta catch up here. Let's see. Tobias says, oh yeah, so Ninjago you can catch on the Peacock streaming service. Mythic says maybe YouTube. Mayo says definitely not in the future. Hey, that Lego car guy, welcome. JBM says, gotta go. Thank you for being here, JBM. Mythic says, TV U-arm, that's where I watched Ninjago. TV URM. Tavai says, I made a side build called Baby Dragon Draining Escape. Love it, Tavai. Lego Car Guy says, close to 170 subs. Awesome. Arnold says, what is the biggest Lego set? Arnold taking a survey. Arnold, I think probably the Rivendell set. That one has over 7,000 pieces. I think that's the biggest set we have. If you're talking about piece count. In terms of like maybe height, probably the Daily Bugle. Or maybe Barad-dûr, actually. To put those next to each other and see. Mayo says, oh, here we go. Mayo says, if you're awake at 5 a.m. Pacific, I'll be popping party poppers on my stream because it'll be midnight for me. Mayo, getting ready for 2026. How fun. Lego Car Guy says, please consider. Mythic says it's an arm. Yep, that's it. Right here, Mythic, you're right. You are right. Can we hit 20 likes, says Tommy. Thanks, Tommy. At least 15, it looks like. We will take it. We will take it. Yes, Mayo, I like the rocks. There's a lot of cool, just a lot of cool layering to this. But I don't know, this just doesn't seem like this should be an extra piece. So there's a lot of, let me look back on the instructions here in a second. Yasmin says, hello. Hey, Yasmin, welcome back. Yeah, for real, we have to get to 20 likes. We'll try, Mythic. We will try. Let me see. I'm gonna find the. I need to backtrack just a little bit because I'm like totally obsessed with that not being an extra piece, that little slope piece. I think I got everything because I looked at it all twice. I think I got all the slope pieces in there, and now I'm looking back. There's nothing till the end, so maybe it will be easier to find. Like scrolling through the PDF version of the instructions now to see if I got it right. Okay, and then I did there was one part, where did I put that? Oh, did part of the arm. Did the arm have a part that I didn't do? Got the arm, no, I got that. Okay, so there was one slope piece in the arm. And then, oh, is it in the hand? It is in the hand. Aha, okay, there it is. Right there. Okay. Celebration. There, right there. Whoops. Right there. Okay. No more extra slope piece. Good. All right, bag 8. Here we go. Bag 8. 15 likes. Hey, we're almost there, Tommy. We are almost there. Let's see. Okay, I got the arm. And entering in to bag 8, we get to build up the next minifigure. You guys want to guess who it is? So we've got Naya, we've got Kai, we've got Lloyd, and we've got Lord Raz. So who could be next? It's either Master Wu or Euphrasia. I'm saying that right. Well, you guessed this one. Yes, Ninjago has awesome detail, and that's a cool hooded piece Euphrasia has. So there we go. That's Euphrasia is next. What a cool looking figure with a blue and white outfit. And Tobias says she's a master of the wind, so that's kind of fun. And some extra pieces from bag 7. Put those in the Tupperware. Lots. These are all the extra pieces from the last, I think, since Assembly Square. So the last 10 or so live streams. That's a lot of extra Lego there. Think yes, so no, probably from the Jazz Club. The what else? Assembly Square. The Santa, upscale Santa. The gingerbread AT-AT. All behind me, by the way. Yeah, so here's some of the history of the last couple weeks. Upscale Santa, gingerbread AT-AT, another fun build there. So some more extra pieces from those guys as well. And oh yeah, speaking of upscale minifigures, that I have one more to add to that collection. They have the regular Lego guy, upscale figure, and then they have the Octan guy. So that might be a fun addition to the collection. So let's see, Euphrasia, you can either do the hood or the hairpiece. Let's see, we'll start with the hood. Kind of like Ronin from the Marvel set, or even like a Jedi headpiece. So there's Euphrasia with a white hooded piece. That looks cool. Or this is where you lose stuff because there's nowhere else to put it. Euphrasia with the serious hair bun. Let's go this way. Or very tall hairpiece there. You know, somehow she fits all that into the hood. And then we've got her weapon. Gold-plated weapon. This must be her Master of the Wind wand. So get this put together, and then I can show off the fifth minifigure with Master Wu being the final one. This looks very cool. This with the gold piece looks like a very, there we go. Got the snap and the gold staff. Oops. Small pieces to hold on to here. And there we go. Euphrasia's, I don't know if there's a weapon or a wand or both. That's pretty, it's a pretty good size wand or weapon. If that's like a blade right there, that gold blade. But yeah, looking good so far. Let's see, Tommy says, that's cool. Mayo's throwing a popping party for New Year's Eve / New Year's as the clock strikes midnight. Lego Car Guy says, please consider. Yasmin says, hello. Mayo says, Ninjago has good detail. Arnold says, I like the Stone Dragon and the minifigures. I agree. Please double tap that please double tap that to your screen, says Tommy. Oh, was it blurry? So let me see that. I don't know, is that better? And let's see, Tobias says, the play feature is an exploding wall. Oh, are you serious? Okay, I'll have to the back of the dragon, maybe? I don't want to knock it down yet. How many sets did you build on stream this month, says Mayo? Let's see, December, I think the Assembly Square, then the upscale Santa. I did Santa's sleigh, like 3 Christmas sets, the gingerbread AT-AT, and now this. So I guess that's, what was that, 4 or 5 sets, Mayo. I think the Assembly Square took a while. That took the longest. Tavaya says, if a villain is there to check on the baby dragon, then use a long piece to explode the wall. Very cool. Wow. Tommy says 8. Oh, really? Okay. Hey, Nicola. Welcome. Nicola, be our 16th like, man. We are trying to get to 20 likes, if at all possible. We will try. If not, it's okay. But yeah, thanks you guys for being here. And now on to bag 8 of the Dragonstone Shrine. And finished bag 7 just a moment ago. And well, here's a new piece. I've seen quite a few of these double curved plate stud pieces here. And now I don't think I've seen one that is a 1x3 version of that. So that's another new piece. I don't know if that's exciting or not, but yeah, another new stud piece, or another new Lego piece that I have not come across before. So quite a few new pieces on this Dragonstone Shrine, at least for me. And then as I was building through the mods, this one, or actually this probably was used a few times in the Lord of the Rings sets. But yeah, this seems newish to me also. So Lego adding a little bit more to the Lego piece collection here as the 2020 sets continue to grow in the Lego catalog of all the collections being added in the last couple years here, or last 5 years now. We're getting on the other half, the other side of the 2020s already. It's crazy. With 2026 just here in a few more days. And I will try and stick with the paper instructions as long as I can, but it's gonna be hard to see. Is this a new, I haven't seen one of these in a while too. I feel like this might have been around a long time ago. So this 1x1 stud piece, but with the kind of the Technic rod there, receptacle. And that's kind of cool. And see, like bag 8 feels like it's all one giant contained build here. Just making sure, putting in the right pieces here as so far bag 8 is building up all this. I don't know what this is, a big corner section looks like here. So maybe this will be the beginning of the dragon's head. And of course, if you've built up this set, then you already know what's going on here. Tavaya, I think, might be familiar with this one. Tavaya, does this set show up in the actual Ninjago TV series? It must. The Dragonstone Shrine must. It seems like it's a pretty well-known part of the story. But anyway, it makes an awesome looking Lego set, that's for sure. Mythic says, oh, it's a pretty old piece. It's not new, that's old. Oh, okay. The 1x3 rounded one. I guess I just haven't built enough sets, even though I've built a lot. Arnold says, ooh, Arnold coming up with a fun question. Arnold, what is your dream Lego set? Dream Lego set. Well, probably, if I could go back in time, retired sets, probably the Apocalypseburg. Or if we're talking like new sets, Arnold, I'd say maybe the UCS Millennium Falcon. I would even go for the UCS Death Star. The Titanic. I can't settle on one. This is the problem with Lego. There's just, I know it's getting more and more expensive, and alt brick companies are coming up with some cool sets themselves. But yeah, in terms of Lego, yeah, I think any one of the UCS sets, the big ones like the UCS Death Star or the Millennium Falcon. Retired sets, probably the Apocalypseburg. Trying to think, what are some, the Orthong Tower, that would be another one for retired sets. That would be a fun set to have, you know, in the new out of the box type one. That one, I looked that one, that one is very expensive. So you could either buy that or basically the Death Star in terms of the pricing for that set. So yeah, what do you think, Arnold? What would be your dream Lego set? That's a fun question. Mythic said, no, it's not the Dragon Rising Season 2. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Tommy. Is that the last bag? No, Mayo, this is bag 8. There's 10 bags total, so obviously won't finish it now, but bag 8 doesn't seem too demanding. That's all that's for bag 8 there. So I think I can pull that off. Get that done in the next few minutes. Some of you guys that are staying up late, thank you so much. So yeah, I think those would be, I guess if I had to narrow it down to just one, Arnold, probably the UCS Millennium Falcon. In terms of a dream set, I think I would go for that one. That one or the Titanic. The Titanic would be cool. That, if I didn't have to buy that one and that was just given to me as a gift, that would be so fun. That would be probably one of the most enjoyable builds. I think the UCS, any of the Star Wars UCS sets are cool in terms of the technicality and the way the build looks, but I don't know if the build experience is always that fun. Almost might be repetitive and tedious at times. It seems like the Titanic set is just a fun build all around. I could be wrong though, because I haven't built it and I don't know anyone who owns it. And I like how the ship itself is built up into different sections. Like you do the front end of the ship first, I think, judging from reviews. All right, last sticker. The picture of the Dojo Temple. I think that other Lego Ninjago set that came out in 2024. I forget what it's called. Or maybe it's the full. Then there, I think it looks like that one Ninjago Lego set, that other temple set that came out in 2024. Now I have to look that one up. What is that set called? Let's see, Ninjago. I want to know the name of that set. Which one is it? Because it looks like the picture in the sticker. This Tournament Temple City. That's what this one looks like. But no, the tower does not look the same. So I don't know. Is that a Lego set or not? But yeah, that's what it reminded me of. The Tournament Temple City. And yeah, speaking of Ninjago sets, that Temple Bounty also looks like a fun and amazing build. I have the Destiny's Bounty ship, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, that would be so many fun things. Okay, so that was the last sticker. So many fun Ninjago sets. Again, some more detail there. That looks cool by itself. Just that build by itself when you add that smooth plate there. So if you're watching the channel and just listening and you haven't left a like, remember to click the like thumbnail up here somewhere or button. Leave a like. Help us get to 20 likes. And if you haven't subscribed to the channels, please subscribe. Mayo says that that's the last bag. No, bag 8, almost there. Probably the Titanic Lego set. Nice, Arnold. I'm with you on that one. Mayo says, okay, I don't finish all my sets on my streams either. Yeah, no, Mayo, I am not the 3-4 hour live stream guy, especially at this time, right? But I love doing it step by step. Usually just one bag at a time because, you know, I get into the discussion with you guys. If my younger son was here co-hosting with me, he'd probably get the majority of the build done really quick, and we wouldn't have too many live stream episodes of one build. But when it's just me, a one-man show, then yeah, then it requires a little bit slower process. Whoops. So what am I adding here? Some more layering. Lots of layering for Ninjago sets. This is where, and this dark brown pieces is like, oh, gotta like use my laser eyes to see what in the world I'm building here. I've got the brightness on full because I gotta see what these pieces are supposed to look like here. It's kind of fun in the background. My family's watching Mulan, so kind of goes with the Ninjago theme. All the ninjas and the idea of Asian theme here, I guess you could say, right? Fictional Asian theme here. So it's kind of fun. And adding some more slow pieces, of course, dark brown. So I can't see very well what that looks like. But all right, got that. This is definitely a Dragonstone shrine because there's a lot of layered pieces of slow pieces and gray. All right, and finally get to connect this thing. All right, so this gets added to the teacup area. So I built up the, whoa, there goes Naya. So built up this part here. So now I'm adding this part right here. So just in case you're wondering where this part of bag 8 goes. Got the L shape going. All right, there we go. Does that look? It's kind of fun without the dragon head. It looks kind of ominous already, just from that angle. That looks pretty cool. Leave a like for that if you haven't. So let's see. Nicola, please leave a like if you're still here. Tommy says, please like and subscribe. Yes, thank you. Arnold says, I just finished the new Toothless Dragon Lego set. Oh, very cool. That must be an old set. That's been a movie theme from way back when. How to Train Your Dragon, I think. All right, so now adding some Technic rods to solidify the build here. Keep all these things. Oh, I like that when the rod goes in smoothly there. You don't have to fidget with it. Okay, got that. And connecting more of the bridge across, what I can tell here. It's hard to, you can't see everything. All right, there, and then smooth plate across. Got like a little bit of a, oops. So there, I got a little bit of a tunnel arched section now. Lots of cool angles to this build. Makes it a lot bigger than it looks in the box in terms of building up a structure, a Ninjago structure. So then I got this slow piece here, and thanks for you guys sticking with me here on bag 8. And if you haven't, if you haven't left a like, leave a like. And if you liked already, thank you so much. And let me get these slow pieces in the right orientation. A lot of small, slow pieces here. All right, there you go. Some more added texture to the top here. Oh, is that right? I think it's right. Whoops. That's the hard part when you're adding so many sections. And just realized I missed a slow piece. So, but I see where it goes now. So to add that, don't want to miss any of that. All right, I don't know if you can tell, another layered covering here, right here. Just added that. This is all each section for bag 8. And I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to this dragon head, but not close enough. And there we go, 16 likes, let's go, thank you. We've got, I'm gonna make sure I say hi to everyone. Blake, welcome Blake. Blake says, it's me back. Remember me, the birthday boy. Yes, Blake, happy birthday, by the way. Mayo says, home alone for New Year's. Well, we will celebrate with you, Mayo, in spirit or through your live stream. For the next 5 days, says Mayo. Mayo, gotta celebrate New Year's, man. Mythic says, welcome back, Blake Mullen. Yes. You know what, Mayo, you have to build the Home Alone set. Defend your home, my friend. No, sounds like you're okay with it though, so that's good. And it sounds like you're doing a fun live stream idea with the poppers idea. So I don't know if New Year's is a big deal for some of you guys or not, but it is fun to celebrate with friends. And it's also surreal. Like, I don't know, the idea that the new year has arrived and all of a sudden, you know, it changes to 2026 this time around. It just seems like we just began this decade. Like, of course, the older you get, you find yourself saying that a lot. It seems like the year just began and everything goes by so quickly in retrospect. Funny thing how time works that way. So that's why we do brick therapy, because Nothing better than enjoying your time and, oops, make sure I got this right. Nothing better than enjoying your time and doing it meaningfully, like building up a fun Lego set amongst friends and sharing in the Lego experience, and just a nice form of model building and creativity in addition to all that. So, Mayo, glad that you're with us. We're hanging out virtually, but also in real time. Or yeah, not necessarily fully virtually, but in real time. So that's kind of cool. Talking about Lego, which is also cool. And there is a lot of layering. Holy cow, the last half of bag 8 in this thing, it's like layer after layer. You can see where all these thousands of pieces go. There's like, I don't know how many pieces in this thing already. That's like 20 pieces. It doesn't look like it. So some functionality going into this stone shrine build. And apparently all the new Lego pieces I thought I had found were definitely, oh, 18 likes, or no, 16 likes. Psh, 16 likes is awesome. Thanks, Blake, for being 16th in the like category. And building up this set. Trying to keep a close eye on the instructions here. Because, oh, need to add everything in the correct order here. All right, whatever this thing is, it feels like I'm building the end of a ship here, like a rudder. But what could it be? What could it be? Dragonstone Shrine. What are you doing other than giving me lots of texture plates to add? Okay. So I'm looking forward to seeing those January 1st sets. Looking forward to that blacksmith set. Hopefully, if I get to the Lego store around January 1st or January 2nd, hopefully the Lego store will have a lot of these sets on display. Would love to see, especially the ones I'm considering, like the blacksmith set or the DeLorean, the Speed Champions, or even, I don't know if I'll get it, but the modular, the shopping center. Would love to see all those things on display, give an idea of what the sets look like up close in person. They look better than they seem. All right, any guesses where this goes? Probably right. Well, thought it would be easy to see. Right here. So in the picture, obviously, this is gonna be part of the tree, the cherry blossom tree. Like how that's snapped in, nice. This looks cool, kind of unfinished. And it definitely looks more treacherous right there with the claw sticking out to the stone shrine. And then of course we gotta try to throw Naya or Euphrasia on here. And get these minifigs somewhere. Where it happened to our other ninja here. Oh, there she is. I was like, Naya fell off. We'll put her back on here. So yeah, we got 5 of the minifigs all there. And a couple more sections left of more layered sections, of course. So this is all the tree branch section that sticks out. All the tree branch section that sticks out on the left side here, or the right side, I guess, depending on what angle. Gotta eye everything carefully. So if you guys kind of disappear on me, that's okay. Just trying to get all the details here for bag 8. It's like I gotta finish bag 8 because there's like about 15 pieces left, if that, especially as I add the smaller little pins to everything. Get all the snaps in here. And more little sections of the build. I gotta eye it carefully here. So this guy goes, where does this guy go? All right. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a whole, there's like over 100 pieces in that tree branch sticking out right here. From both sides. Lots of layers, as you can see. So if you're signing off, no worries. Let me catch up. Sorry, I was looking at everything closely here. I have to go. Still, I have a Lego set to build. Avengers Endgame. Awesome, Arnold. Good to see you, have you here. Mayo says, I can move Lego all over the house to organize and no one gets on my way. That's awesome, Mayo. You get the whole house, a giant workshop. December last year was so much fun for that reason. My family went on a cruise vacation. I had a staycation. Mayo, keeping it nice. And what was I gonna say? What's the word I'm thinking of, Mayo? There are the introvert. Get your introvert time. LG, life's good. Mythic says, wait a minute, 2025 was so fast, it feels like eating chips in one bite, a bag of chips in one bite. Yeah, a bunch of little pieces, Tommy, just a lot of layer pieces. Okay. But it makes for a very cool looking build. And Ninjago display piece to go next to the Ninjago City or whatever Ninjago collection you have. If it's just this Dragon Stone Shrine alone, 71819, you're doing pretty well. This is if this is the only Ninjago set you own, I would say no complaints. You get 6 sweet minifigures. You get Naya, you get Kai, you get Lloyd, you get Jay, or not Jay. Oh, Jay though, you miss out on Jay. That's my favorite one. But Master Wu, those are great figures to have. So, maybe get like a small poly bag. There's tons of poly bag Ninjago sets that come around every year or something like that. And you are good to go. And go. Some more of that. And I think I'm down to the last part of bag 8 here. Got these last, hopefully no weird leftover piece that makes me question, how did I miss that? Let's see. It's just, there's so many light colored layer sections and I'm going through it faster than I thought. And hopefully I'm not skipping anything. Oh, like I just did. Wait a minute, how come I did not see that there? Okay. That tree branch action. And I assume too small. There we go. Okay. It's like, don't tell me I skipped something. And there. Build up the tree. Pretty. Let's see here. Pretty pretty detailed tree arm of, okay, there we go. Bag 8 is done. So bag 9 and 10 left for one more live stream tomorrow. But there we go. Lots of detail. We'll see what gets connected here. And obviously we've got another Technic pin here left for the dragon head. Look at that claw sticking out. Very, very cool detailed build. Lots of plates and layers and ninjas and minifigs all around. It's great looking so far. I agree, Tommy. So thanks, you guys. We got close to 20. We'll take that. Tomorrow the head. Exactly. Thanks, you guys, for joining me. Have a great New Year's Eve or New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But we will see you tomorrow, whatever day that is for you guys. Have a